set. We'll adjust some audio in case you're wondering. That's what's on the grill, and I'm going to start working on that while we're talking. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and give some channel updates for people who are watching in the future, and then when more people actually join us, we can chit chat a little bit more as to what that's all going to look like. So obviously I'm grilling right now because I've got other things going, doing prep work for Shabbat, all that good stuff. Anyway, so last time I checked, we're at 433 subscribers, which is fantastic. I can't believe 433 of you actually want to watch my very poorly created content, but I really do appreciate that. Although I know that like 90% of my views come from my mom, so thank you. I appreciate that. The other, like, I don't know, 8% of the views come from Beartron, and then the other 2% is from everybody else. So Beartron and my mom, thank you so much for watching. Beyond that, 500 subscriber celebration. In anticipation for that, this shirt right here got 12C on the sleeve. This is sweat activated, and it's hot enough outside now that I may start sweating enough for this during this live stream. But across the chest, it says "Go do hard things." The link, if you want to purchase one of those shirts, is down in the description. It's a pre-order. About halfway through July or so, we're going to be in production and start shipping on those. So from now, like, honestly, plan on about 5 weeks if you were to order one today, just so that way there's enough time for the pre-order to be done and production to get started, and then we can start cranking them out. But they're $35 plus shipping, sales tax, all that. So you're probably going to be looking between, hey, we've got aircraft going overhead. But yeah, you're going to be looking at $35 plus tax and shipping. That would, come out to $42 to $44 somewhere in there, depending on what region you're in. Lower 48 US only. I'm really sorry. The like 2 people in Alaska who watch me, and I don't know if anyone in Hawaii even cares about what I do. And to my viewers who are outside of the US, I'm sorry. We'll figure something out as time goes about what we can do. But yeah, that in a nutshell is the main thing I wanted to talk about. Abomination videos, more are coming. There will be one drop in about a week or so. That is going to be, hello, Carlton, how are you? Can you do the Carlton? That's the real question. But yeah, more Abomination videos are going to be dropping in about a week. We're going to go through scripture and hit all the miscellaneous Abomination topics. And then after that, I believe we're going to be getting into improper worship 2 weeks after that. And then I believe idol worship, and I think we're going to get into sexual immorality from there on what type of abominations are there. And then eventually we're just going to hit everything that's in that spreadsheet. If you're curious and want to study ahead, that spreadsheet is available in all of my abomination videos. So you can click on any one of those abomination lineups and view the spreadsheet. It's free. It was a labor of love. I want you guys to have full access to that. Keegs and Liam, you subbed. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And then Sumoy, S-U-O-M-I, I think. I'm not good with pronunciation, but hi, how are you? But yeah, if you guys want to see, we're grilling right now. Just trying to get some Shabbat prep work done. Victorious Pink, hi, how are you? But yeah, wanted to just talk a little bit. I mentioned it at the beginning, but for those of you who are here, 500 subscriber anticipation. We're going to be selling this shirt. It's on pre-order right now. It has 12C conditioning on the sleeve. And then when you sweat, and I may get sweaty enough for this now, I don't know, because it's hot right now. But when you sweat across the shirt or across the chest, it's going to appear "Go do hard things," and that's supposed to be like you're actually working out and doing all the hard things. But I've got a hot grill right here, and it's upper 80s right now, so I'm gonna sweat enough, especially with how high the humidity is, that you guys may get to see that, but no promises. Link for that shirt, and it's 35 bucks plus tax and shipping. Link for that shirt is down in the description. And you may be asking, hey, why 35 bucks for a t-shirt? Like, that shirt doesn't really look all that great. Like, well, how many sweat activated t-shirts do you have? Because this one right here is pretty dang cool. When I start sweating, you guys may get to see it if you stick around long enough and if it gets hot enough. But past that, this is the only sweat activated t-shirt I have in my closet. I don't know about you. You probably don't have any in your closet. So that's cool. Also, you know, I'm not doing this for free. I'm going to tithe off of it, which is, you know, no brainer. But beyond that, I'm trying to purchase some better equipment for the channel. And I want to be able to have, you know, better mic. I want to be able to have possibly a better camera, definitely a gimbal. So that way I can do some more motion stuff. But yeah, like I was saying, Abomination videos are en route. Going to have another one drop in about a week or so. And that one's going to be on miscellaneous abominations in scripture, and then more to come every other week past there. Push-up videos are going strong. I just filmed a Bring Sally Up challenge that I did, and I made it to 2 minutes and 18 seconds. So I'm slipping. My previous on that 10 days ago was 2 minutes, and I want to say like 25, 26 seconds like that. So I've lost a little bit, and you know, that's on me. It doesn't help that I'm tired. It doesn't help that, you know, I've got other things going, but like at the end of the day, it's either you can do it or you can't. And I made it to at least 218, which is better than nothing. That video will drop, and it'll, full transparency, you guys will see my mistakes, and that's part of it. Let's see, because we're on day 90 right now for those push-ups. I've found that if I do an inclined front back clap, which is what I'm training at the gym right now. I'm at 15 inches, and so 15 inches, my torso is inclined, and then I do the front clap, the back clap, and then catch myself. I can do those pretty well, and see, tomorrow night after Shabbat's over, I'll have one for that one that I'll film. I have attempted 12 inches because the blocks that I use at the gym are in 3-inch increments. I've attempted 12 inches, and like if I really push myself and my form is super sloppy, I can you know, crank out a couple of those front back claps that way. But the goal will be to reduce by 3 inches every, you know, I don't know, 2 or 3 times that I do it. So that way maybe I can work myself down to the ground and actually do the front back claps appropriately. But yeah, so we're starting to get a little bit of decent sweat on there. I don't know how well you guys can see that right now, but we'll move into the sunlight as this gets a little bit closer. You know, my attention's also divided because I'm trying to talk to people who are popping in and out, also trying to grill a little bit. So it is what it is. By the way, I'm just asking for the people who are in the chat right now, how's my audio? Can you hear me? I assume you can because you're responding a little bit. Check up on the meat again. Still got some stuff to do. Let's shift right there. Okay, that's better. But yeah, those are the main channel updates. We're pushing, you know, 434, I guess, for the oh, who was it that said you subscribed? Was that yeah, Kings and Liam? With that subscription, that pushes up to about 434, from what I understand. The loose math that I'm doing in my head is maybe by the end of July, maybe early August at the latest, we should hit that 500 subscriber mark. And so that's why I wanted to make these shirts in anticipation for that. They will be pre-order until mid-July, and then they'll start